Alright, today is March 9th, 2026. It is 6:48 p.m. I made $130 today. Took two trades, went one for two. Honestly, it could have went 100%, and could have had a $190 day, but of course that was really stupid. But it was only like a $50 loss. But anyways, we're gonna review my trade. We're gonna have a trade recap in a bit, but if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see a high schooler grow in what he loves doing, which is trading, and grow in wisdom together. Then go ahead and subscribe, and also join the Peso Multiplier Discord. Is free in the description down below. But anyways, getting into it. So, as soon as market had opened, I didn't take this trade, but I had the correct trade idea. I'm not gonna count it, brother. But this is the first trade. So I'm gonna go on the 1 minute so y'all can get this better. First thing I did, of course, was mark out my zones. Next thing I did was draw my 5-minute zone. As soon as market opened, 5-minute zone drawn, it went straight to the downside, and I was already thinking, why, like, it's probably going for London. Took London. Let's see what MNQ did here, because I didn't even pay attention. Did MNQ also take London? Oh, let this be a teaching moment. So New York of MNQ did not take London session because MES already did. Dang. A little teaching session. This is an SMT divergence right here, where MES took London's low, the MNQ didn't. So MNQ does not have to go and take London's low anymore. It can continue upwards to the direction that it was meant to be going. So that would have been a bullish SMT, which I probably should have taken advantage of. But I was happy with the day. I had a green day, and sometimes you just gotta be happy with that. But anyways, price took it out, took London. I saw displacement off of it. If you go to the 5-minute, well, it doesn't really look like displacement right here, but this was literally like a 2-minute trade, or like a 10-minute trade. Bang, just like that, it retraced back, not the FEG, but pretty much equilibrium. So let me teach y'all something really quickly. Right here, this is accumulation. I'm just gonna color this box yellow. Yellow for accumulation. Right here, price manipulated so that it could grab more orders. I color this box blue. Accumulation, it manipulated to fill more orders. Right here, it restored equilibrium. As you can see, it went back to the accumulation zone. And right here, distribution. We're gonna color this purple. Accumulation right here. Manipulation. What manipulation tends to do is manipulates orders, and it comes back to equilibrium, as it did in accumulation. Equilibrium for AMD is the accumulation point, from what I've seen. Yeah. And then it distributed to the way it was supposed to go. Another thing about today was, if you look at the daily, dude, price finally broke out of this horrible zone. Hadn't taken this low out for years, and it finally did. And it kind of still is in a horrible choppy area right there, but gotta be grateful, man, gotta be grateful. But apart from that, it was a great day. What did I do right and what did I do wrong? Well, first of all, today I actually stayed really patient in terms of waiting for my order to get filled. If you look right here, remember first thing we had was this drawn out. I did not take that. The reason as to why was because my order never went back to this fair value gap and never retraced into there. It actually shot down straight to London, and I could have banked there, but I didn't, which is also a really good thing, because I mean, I didn't lose money, I didn't make money. See, easy as that. And I caught this trade, 2.05 RR. And yeah, just a W day. And right here, I believe Trump said something and it just went straight up. But man, I gotta be happy, bro. That was actually a pretty good day. I was actually playing chess before this and Roblox. But check my Lucid Trading dashboard. $133.25 day. Literally, like I said, spent less than $10 making that. 10 minutes making that amount. But anyways, y'all have a blessed day. I've literally been just like steadfast for my faith. Last Friday, that was NFP. I blew 3 accounts. I bet y'all already know that, but 3 accounts, bro. I wrote. Here, let me show you. Actually, I have this little calendar I always write in. I'm not sure if my camera can see that, but right here, I told myself I hit rock bottom, and I stayed steadfast in my faith. So, you see me make all of this back, bro. Mark my words. You see me make all of this back by the end of March. I want to be able to call myself actually profitable, stay true to my rules, and possibly, God willing, get my first payout. But with that being said, y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.